We had a customs union between Turkey and the European Union, which started to function in 1996. And basically, there were some debates about what would be the effects of this customs union. But we have seen in the following decade that it had quite positive results, especially in triggering the competitiveness of Turkish industry, because it covered industrial goods, trade in industrial goods. And it also facilitated Turkey's opening to also other third country markets. So it basically increased productivity, competitiveness, and the foreign trade potential of Turkey. During the, let's say, the new decade, we have seen also a modernization process of the customs union. The negotiations have still not started. We expect them to start in 2017. But we also expect similar benefits with the modernization of the customs union, because it will now, it is planned to include new sectors such as agriculture, services, and public procurement. And hopefully it will integrate a greater percentage of Turkish economy and also the EU economy. It will facilitate Turkey's integration into the single market in terms of trade in services and trade in goods. And it will also facilitate the approximation of Turkish legislation to that of the European Union. The modernization of the customs union has two important aspects. The first aspect is to resolve some of the problems in the functioning of the customs union. For example, like Turkey's representation in the decision-making mechanisms, at least consultation mechanisms, and also the signing of free trade agreements between the EU and third countries in parallel with Turkey. And the second important aspect is related with the expansion of the customs union into new areas such as agriculture and services. And we can expect, of course, positive benefits for the overall Turkish economy. When we study the impact analysis that were being conducted, we see an increase of about 2% in the overall gross domestic product of Turkey. We also can expect an increase in exports to the EU market, which may go up to 25%. So over, they say, until 2030. And these are all positive developments. And we may also anticipate maybe a decrease in consumer prices, which will again impact the living standards in Turkey, which will also have a positive impact. And basically, overall, we can expect a dynamism in the economy and a further integration into the European market.